This has been one of the most bizarre springs ever. It's approaching mid-May and it's in the low 50s right now. We haven't seen the sun in 3 or 4 days. It has been raining constantly. Flood watches all over the place. In fact, the softball team that I'm coaching, their first 3 games have had to be rescheduled because of rain. We haven't played one yet. It's just frustrating all the way around. But it is what it is. The plants are certainly digging it. They got plenty of water and moisture. Here are our little baby birds. They're not so baby anymore. You can see them here. Guineas are getting big. Guineas are making unique noises. We'll see how loud they get. They're all over here. How you guys doing today? Good morning. You finding any grubs and worms in there? So today I'm going to move the boars into their old pen because it has a lot of good grass growing in it. I want them to eat that down. The one they're in, it still has grass, but it's kind of looking a little worse for the wear. I mean, you can't really tell in the video. You still see grass in here, but over here, hold on, let's do it like this. Okay. So you see grass in here, but over here, nice green stuff. Oh yeah, they're gonna enjoy munching on that. So I'm gonna get them over here today. The gate that I use is right there. They'll just go right on through. So we're gonna work on that. Even though they don't need it for warmth, I'm gonna put a fresh bale or half bale of straw in the old boar stall over here, just to give them some fresh straw to bed down in. I mean, obviously they don't need it for warmth. It doesn't get that cold at night. But you want them to have a fresh bed to lay down in, don't you? I do. Oh, I wanted to show you something. I finally got this manifold put in right here on the faucet. So now we have a hose running from the faucet over to the goats and the pigs on that side of the farm. So I don't have to drag these big buckets of water all over the place. I still got to do it for these guys and for the bucks right around the corner, but it makes it a lot better. A prisoner is given 3 choices for his punishment. One of them is being in a room full of fire. The second one is being in a cave full of lions that haven't eaten in 3 years. The third one is being in a tank full of sharks. Which choice should the prisoner choose? Answer coming up. So there's nothing I can really do to stop this mess from happening because sparrows are making a nest way up there. And I do open and close this door an awful lot, so it just has to ruin whatever nest they have. But man, they are just messy, irritating birds. I'll tell you that. But it is what it is, right? I think I might be able to show you the barn swallow nest. It's coming along nicely. It's right up here. Let's go to it right there. Though they're not in it right now, but they are building it nice in the little corner there. Thank you. What's going on? So here are the kids. Look how big they've gotten, and they're super friendly. They love to be petted, come up to you all the time. I know, Med. So they are just adorable. I'll let you see them play in here in a minute. And of course, here's Carpenter. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? He's loud, man. My goodness. We have some apple trees here. And I think I've talked to you about this before, but there is a spore fungus thing that grows in our cedar bush trees that their spores, wind blown, will get on our apples, and they are known to just totally ruin apples, which there's nothing really I can do about it, because we have a ton of these cedar trees here on our property, and those things grow. I wanted to show you some of them. See if I can point it to it. That thing right there, especially in the mornings and when it's wet, that thing will grow, and then during the day it'll dry up, so it doesn't look like that at all. But it's real wet and slimy right now, and they happen in these. You can see a little one right there, and real little ones are starting up in there. They're just the strangest things. But this guy, they cause those spores. So our apples will be deformed, misshapen, brown spots all over them. But it's wind driven, and there's really nothing I can do about it. So I live with it. I can give the apples to the pigs, even chickens, and they love them. So I don't worry about it. I wish I could eat them. There are some that I can, but here's another one right here. Look at this. Couple more. So there's really no way to get rid of them, as far as I know. What are you guys doing? I fed you already today. Look at these guys. All they want to do is eat, eat, eat. Boy, you're a big one. Yes, you are. What? What? Yeah, it looks like Dinky or Raka is doing their job. Right, there's some evidence. Good job, kittens. Way to go. What's funny about goats is that they will tend to stand on things whenever it's wet ground. They'll stand on wood or these cement squares or whatever else they can find. They'll actually walk on them and try not to step in the water and mud. Isn't that right, Luke? Crazy buck. Yes, you are. What I do in the what I do in the spring, my goodness, boy, is sometimes trim back the apple trees. It gives you a better yield, keeps the trees healthier. They have a lot of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, internal branching, that you need to open that up, give it more sunshine to everything, give more ability for the tree to feed all the fruit, to grow all the fruit. So, like right in here, I'm going to trim out some of this inner stuff. I got 4 apple trees here right now. There's another one, there's a little guy, and then this guy. So I'm going to trim some of that up real quick. Always on a farm, it's good to repurpose or recycle or whatever you can do with your items, your resources. I just cut a bunch of branches off my apple trees and I have a burn pile, but instead of a burn pile, I happen to have animals that love apple limbs and apple leaves, and they are now munching on them. So whenever you can, you know, try to reuse what you got, repurpose what you got, make it give some added value to the farm. They're loving it. What a great treat. Pig, pig, pig. Pig, pig, pig. Come here. Pig, 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 pig. Come on. Pig, 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 pig. Pig, pig, pig. Yeah, come on. Here you go, here you go. Good stuff. There you go. So since I moved them to their new pen, the boars have not stopped grazing. They are digging it. That's good to see. I love it. I got a little bit of a start on the pig pen when I moved them out to cut down the bushes and brush and stuff. Behind me is a little bit of the area that I've cleared. Over here is area that I need to clear. So I'm going to hop on that real quick. I've told you guys in the winter I use a heated dog bowl to water my chickens. It keeps the water, you know, unfrozen all winter. It's easy to operate. The only problem is in the summer they tend to get the water a little dirty. They don't do it that much in the winter for some reason. But the worst thing is mosquitoes. They will get in their standing water and propagate, and that is a no-no. So what I use in the summer is this guy. Don't know if you can see it. It's hanging right here, but it has little nipples on the bottom, and you can't really see it. Let me see if I can get in there. If I can. Don't know if I can or not. You see those? Yeah. There you go. There's 4 of them, and they peck at them. And it just sort of dribbles down. Not a lot comes out, but it does come out. So, and that keeps them watered for like a good week. And you don't have to really mess with it that often. There's a lid on top so it stays clean. And it comes in real handy. I love that thing. So just to let you know what I do in the summer. You guys are awesome. Yes, you are. Huh? Just living the good life, aren't you? Got some good horns coming in there, bud. Yes, you do. What's up, Pipe? Huh? What's going on? You better be careful there, dude. Huh? Yeah, you're a good puppy. You stop that now. You don't need to be biting me. So far, there seems to be plenty of grass in this little paddock. So I'm not super concerned, but I am going to build something here to give them a little more choice. But they're doing pretty good so far. All right, Clover. It's amazing they can be so big just eating grass. Then again, look at cows. So I've owned at least 3 different breeds of goats. Mostly myotonics, but I've had Nigerian dwarf and boar. And I have to say, before I got into goats, I had no idea they are so friendly. I mean, if you are around them and give them time and love, they love being around you. This guy just follows me all over the place. We bottle fed a goat one time, a myotonic, and he was just like a dog. I mean, he would not leave you alone. And they have great personalities. They're great pets. But you got to give them the time. You got to give the effort. See, he follows me everywhere I go. Or, you know, they can be kind of skittish if you don't give them the one-on-one time to let them start trusting you, get to know you. But once you break that down, they're awesome. This guy is probably going to start screaming when I leave because he likes my company. Goodbye, Carpenter. The answer is the prisoner should choose the cave full of lions that haven't eaten in 3 years. Why is that? Because the lions would have been dead a long, long time ago. Got it? Oh, jeez. What are you doing?
Telling me that the
What's almost done?
derby?
Oh, okay. Do you think it's for children? It is. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to continue being a part of all the adventures and stories that happen on Rubber Soul Farm. I hope we can spend more time together on the farm. But until then, enjoy your animals and take care of yourselves.